What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Third Gaming Channel. I am AJ Gels. Guys, we are continuing on with Pyre. It is daybreak. You are to set forth now for the Spring of Jamur for what appears to be the final time. Thereafter, you shall return here for one last exile's final chance at liberty. Basically, last video we got Pamitha her freedom, but it looks like there's only going to be one more liberation rite. And I have a strong feeling we're going to be facing off against Oralek at Scribe's Gate this next time. I don't know, just a guess. Alright, Fall Flat at Glue Hive, Falcon Ron. Let's not talk to Falcon Ron. That guy's a bit of a crazy person. To accompany our buddy Volfred. You and Volfred venture into the dry flats of Glue Hive along a circuitous, I have no idea that word, path that takes you far enough away from the Black Wagon. My agent suggests that what we seek is somewhere very close, my boy. Perhaps you can already sense its presence. You can, after a careful search, you procure an artifact, either discarded by one witless to its power or left there for the sake of someone such as you. A webbed lanthorn. Blah, 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 return to the wagon. I'm kind of going back and forth on this one. Either part of me wants to get Tizo his freedom, but I feel like it would be really cool, like narrative-wise, if we have Volfred go toe-to-toe with Oralek, and that kind of be the deciding who goes free kind of thing. I think that would be cool. After a bear banishes an adversary, a banished ally has a chance to... Oh, that's cool. What's this one do? Nah, I like Haub's Wing and what the other guys have. I like their abilities. Or I like their special talismans better. I think the giant scorpion crushed by the boulder makes me smile. After making all the necessary preparations amid the rocky pathways of the Spring of Jamur, you and your companions await the commencement of the rites. It is quicker than usual at the onset of such events. The lone minstrel appears bearing some sort of news. I have checked, and it appears as though the Pyre hearts have not yet arrived, reader, sir. There is no sign of Sir Deluge or anyone. Their sigil is not set either. If what he says is true, you and your adversaries are not present, then you presume the rite cannot commence. However, the stars themselves soon indicate you are mistaken.
The Commonwealth, your home. Today it is aflame. Much like a stack of books. Aflame because of you. Because of your outlandish plan. Not that you care. Not that you shall live to see this place again. Your attempts at revolution shan't succeed. Though by all means, keep trying. As for myself, I shall enjoy presiding over these remaining rites.
The rite is set to commence, but your adversaries, they have failed to show. Tizo wonders if the Pyre hearts decided to not show, knowing they would not have another chance at the liberation rite. Indeed, as the rites are drawing to a close, some of the triumvirates whom you have met, perhaps they are beginning to decide the stars are not worth heeding any longer. Sir Deluge, you wonder whether he would give up on the rites like that. He lacks in courage, that much is certain, though his desire to prove his competence did seem to spur him on. In any case, we have begun the ceremony here, and I ask that we end it.
Choose quickly your triumvirate.
I really don't have a choice. I have 3 guys left.
Bertrude. With that out of the way,
We take no pleasure snuffing out a flame disowned.
lo, even your adversaries have abandoned you. And it is done. The Nightwings prevail by default. Not that their adversaries even care.
Wait a minute, what is that trophy for? Oh, okay, I know what that trophy's for. Never mind. It's basically defeating your opponent in under 3 quenches of the or 3 or less quenches of their pyre, but I guess that counts. Tizo is disappointed to have had to end the rite this way.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes. You may go now, at your earliest convenience.
Thanks, butthead. No one speaks further the Pyre hearts back to the Black Wagon. Everyone is instead preoccupied with the rite that is to come. Tizo can scarce believe this is to be the final opportunity to liberate one of your own. The stars always shine with truth. The ending of the cycle of the rites is now upon us. He looks over to you. Please look forth, reader, sir, and see for yourself. You may well surmise that we are where we are going next. The others turn to you as well. You turn toward the wagon's door. You know what you shall see out there. Now, however, the time has come to face it. The dim and fading light of the final stars still pierces through the darkness, demanding your attention, guiding you toward the endpoint of your path. Yeah, I thought Arlek and his triumvirate would be up against us. You are summoned to the fall of Saliem for your 7th and final liberation rite. Thus shall the cycle of the rites be ended for an age. You sense that if the rites ever shall commence again, it shall not be during your lifetime, or that of any of your companions, even the longest-lived ones. The stars revealed to you one thing more. The adversaries whom you face shall be Orlek. Already he has crossed Scribe's Gate and awaits your arrival. If the 8 scribes created the Nightwings in their own likeness, perhaps it is only fitting that the Nightwings should, in the end, be forced to face themselves. It is a shame that we should have to confront Orlek in the end. Our goal should never have been at cross purposes. I am surprised that this is what the scribes desire. For now, it may be best that you recover until dawn. Regain your strength as best you can for the coming trial. Rest well, reader. The group disappears, and as exhaustion sets in at dawn, you fly to Mount Eladiel to make a final effort to achieve your plan and get somebody home. But who? Oh, shit.
Reader, your so-called friends. You are accomplice to their hateful plot. They are exploiting you. You shall never have your freedom.
That's terrifying. By dawn, you are already up and about after a troubled slumber. The Black Wagon is prepared for its final voyage to the fall of Saliem. No one speaks. As you lift into the skies, the lone minstrel raises his voice, cutting through the somber mood. Reader, a certain olden ballad comes to mind just now. I think it may befit the circumstances. Perhaps it may help to pass the time along our flight. Would you mind it very much if I were to play the song for the Nightwings? By all means. You urge the lone minstrel to play his ballad, so that all among you might hear it. He begins without a word.
When the stars align, the rights shall come to bear. Illuminate the signs, the exiles shall be there. All are not the same, but three shall be as one. Freedom in the flame, the end has just begun. Strength may break our own, but twisted make upgrade. Together on their own, the journey shall be made. The journey shall be.
That is really good music. You touch down amid the sheer cliffs of Mount Aladiel to make pilgrimage to the summit for one last time. There, one last liberation rite shall soon commence. There, one last exile shall regain his or her freedom. All others shall remain to carry out their sentences here in the downside for the remainder of their lives. And in the Commonwealth, the plan of which you are a part shall either come to fruition or shall be suppressed. After having landed, you join Tizo on an expedition to the monument of Jamur Manymane. Was that picture look? It's a neat looking picture. For what is likely to be the final time. Hello again, great-grandfather. I have come again to ask of you a favor, if you please. My friends, they wish to all return to freedom. I was hoping you could help them, just this one last time. I understand they cannot all go home, that this is beyond even your power, now that the Titan stars have spread across the night. Yet by your leave, I wish to help them this last time. They are my friends. They are my friends. What else is there for me to do now, save to help them? Soon he is finished. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Jamur Manymane has shown you favor. At dawn you shall begin your last descent, for now your vocations may occupy what little time against +2 presence. Wait a minute, he was talking to Jamur Manymane. Why was he saying grandfather? Because isn't his grandfather Haub? Whatever. Your deep knowledge of the Book of Rites is not nearly enough. Aspects of it still elude you, though greater understanding comes the reader's influence. Alright, +1 glory. You have, what have you come to understand of the book? Can you recite its pages yet by heart? Have you internalized its teachings? In the lack of limits you experience yours. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. Righteousness, +1 glory. So now we do a little bit more damage. Take that. To Scribe's Gate. A messenger imp somehow tracks you down in the splendors of Mount Aladiel and delivers you the recent news of rumors from the downside. God, I love this imp's face. Specifically, the imp shares details regarding Pamitha and what became of her since she was liberated at the fall of Saliam. She found herself back at the homeland of her enemies, where, despite her connection to the High Wing remnants, her past transgressions were forgiven. In fact, she was asked to join the military council, given her unique background, yet she refused to cooperate, and instead demanded to be reunited with her sister Tamitha. But when they threatened her with a resentencing to exile and insisted that she take the opportunity, Pamitha said at last that she would think it over, and return with a decision soon. Next she was seen, however, was among Valfred's sons and daughters of the Revolution, where it is said she had attached her loyalty, at least for the time. You thank the imp for bringing you this news, which soon gets your companions talking. I hold to hope that both the Thane sisters one day shall soon join together as part of our good cause. The two of them can help lead us toward a brighter future. We suspect the ancient enmity between the winged and the flightless shall not be soon resolved, if ever at all. Tizo wishes for Pamitha to find her way and her sister in the Commonwealth. In spite of some mixed feelings, the news of Pamitha's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with hope. Plus one hope. You stand before the Scribe's Gate with your companions. The Gate Guardian is there as ever, but you sense something is different in her. The exiles of the Nightwings, we shall not meet again after this coming rite. Tariq and I, it shall be time we take our rest, I think. Greetings, Celeste. I would tell you that the Nightwings are prepared, though this time I am uncertain anyone amongst us feels thus. We have a duty to uphold, Tariq. And then what, Celeste? And then nothing. Not for the rights or us, not till the dawn of a new age. Now, Nightwings, step forward. Please state your names and what it is you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. One by one, your fellow exiles approach her now with sureness in their step. Tiso believes that his ancestors are watching over the Nightwings and seeks to live up to their legacy. My name is Volfred Sandalwood. I long as yet to see an age where freedom is one's birthright, and no longer are good people such as these forced to contend for it. We are called Big Bertrude. We seek to fulfill the plan of Sandalwood, for we are fond of him and his beliefs, and then to go about our business. Finally, you step forth once more, you, a war orphan who longs to regain his freedom, and who managed to come this far with this group. The Gate Guardian observes you for a moment, then motions past the archway toward the summit. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Except for you, Tariq. You stay right here. I thought you said the rites are not yet ended, Tariq. He looks to her, then over to the rest of you. Pardon me, everyone. I shall be there when the stars align. The Gate Guardian and the Lone Minstrel remain together as the rest of you depart. You have gained the summit of Mount Eladiel for the 7th time, the final time in which any one of you shall have a chance to leave the downside. Oh, the Beyonder Crystal seeks us. What's going on there? Thank you for visiting on such short notice, reader. I understand you have important matters to attend to, so let me be blunt. Please listen for a moment, then. I know this whole affair is coming to an end, all of it. I sense the binds that form the rites becoming weak. Which means soon you will not need me anymore. Not that you have needed me at any point, but still. My services will not be of any further use. I would love to tell you that this means I shall be free from my eternal prison. For some of my Beyonders, it shall be a release. My accomplices are bound by weaker words than those which have bound me. They shall fade away, I think, and finally rest. I, however, shall remain. She hesitates for a moment. Thus I have a proposition for you. I do not know where you shall go from here, but I ask you take me there, wherever it shall be. By that I mean, take the stone prison of mine and keep it. Do not just leave it as all your predecessors have each time their stay among the Nightwings reached an end. Soon the Beyonder Crystal shall serve no use at all except to keep me trapped. I am content to remain thus, for I have little choice, but I would prefer to do so in your company. For I do enjoy your company, reader. This may not be much of a compliment, but I assure you that I much prefer your company to an eternity of solitude. I have no wish to see you gain in years and to eventually decay whilst I remain unchanging. But I should rather have more years whilst having contact, even if those years are to be brief. They shall afford me many more in which I might think back upon our times. Nor do I expect you to accommodate my needs, for I am well aware I have my limits in accommodating yours. That is to say, I wish you to go forth after this night and live your life however you see fit. For your own sake, may all this rights business enrich your coming days somehow. And in considering that life after this night, if you think that there may be a place in it for me, however small, then once again, I simply ask that you take me along. That way, should you ever wish to visit me again sometime, you could, and I would like to have that as an option more than not. My request here is a selfish one, for there's little I can offer in exchange, other than what little my companionship is worth. Perhaps I could lull you to sleep once in a while. Who knows? You could always try and sell the Beyonder crystal for a reasonable sum somewhere, or something to that end. There must be someone out there with an interest in this thing. So then, you have heard my sad little proposition. What do you say? Why not? Sandra has proved to be a kindred spirit. Yeah, I agree. I like Sandra. You grasp. God damn it! Grasp. I can't say this word. You grasp the Beyonder crystal and set it into the folds of your clothing. Sandra senses this and makes a sound of as though surprised. Thank you, reader. She is at a loss for a moment. Then, let us go then from this place. Go and face your last remaining adversaries. May you crush them under heel and achieve the outcome which you seek. I believe you shall prevail. She disappears into the stone for now. Well, let's commence the final liberation. You have gained the summit of Mount Eladio for the 7th time. Very few stars remain above to light your way as you await the commencement of the final liberation rite. The lone minstrel finds you clutching the Book of Rites, seeking there perhaps some bit of wisdom that has eluded you thus far. Reader, we may not have a chance to speak again after this. I may have to go. I wish to say that I am grateful for having made your acquaintance, and I shall remember you with fondness. I wish you well this night and always. Go forth with glory. Then he looks up, and he extends his hand in friendship. You clasp it. You see, Tizo has joined you. All of your companions are, God damn it, are there with him. What the hell? Are there with him? Okay. In fact, Tizo wants you to know he has the utmost faith in you. Reading 1. Thou art both wiser and less irritating than most of others of thy kind. We have learned something from thee, and we are grateful. It is strange for me to say, given the circumstances of our meeting, reader. But it has truly been a pleasure. Onward now. Let us achieve our plan. You look upon your fellow exiles, your companions, with whom you have withstood the downside, with whom you shall now conduct this final rite. Begging your pardon, but my time has come. We shall see each other soon. He departs after this night. The outcome of Alfred's plan, the plan of which you all have been a part, shall be decided one way or another. For now, all you can do is strive to prevail against your final adversaries, so that one last companion may go free. You rise to join your fellow exiles as the last remaining stars ignite. Final liberation. Let us stand together.
Look, for one last time, upon the fall of Solium, dear.
Solium, that's how it's pronounced. Every time I get it wrong.
For one last time. For soon, the few remaining stars shall fade away, leaving you stranded there for your remaining days in that forsaken land where you deserve to be. The rabble that you roused here in the Commonwealth shall be put down. The exiles whom you liberated, all shall fall in line. But first, let us get on with this last liberation rite. You face none other than yourselves, each so unlike the glorious Nightwings of yore. 'Tis a shame that one of you shall soon be free, for you deserve each other.
The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. But before the lone minstrel can concur per the custom, not another word. The demon Orlek slowly raises his clawed fingers to his mask. The false Nightwings have arrived at last. Long have I awaited this. My freedom once was stolen from me, then I was cheated out of it, here upon this mountaintop. You may now attempt to take it from me once more. He stands there for a moment silent, then Orlek dons his mask and stands prepared. May these damned rites cease forever, for this misery which they caused. Nightwings, we shall meet once again after tonight, for the cycle of the rites is all but ended. Or we shall not meet. There we go. Thus, I would have your decision on whose behalf shall you conduct this final liberation rite, the one whom you anoint, or else the exile Orlek shall be returned. Godspeed, reader. You know what is at stake better than I. I have utmost faith in you to make the best decision and conduct the rite with glory. Nightwings, the stars' remaining light grows dim. Your decision, please. It is time to choose who, if anyone among you, shall go free this one last time. The rest of you shall remain in the downside to the end of your days. One by one, you meet the gazes of your fellow exiles: Volfred, Bertrude, Tizo. Your fellow exiles, your companions, your friends. Together you have come this far, but now the downside and the rites conspire to tear your group apart and disrupt your plan. Now, there's no turning back. With but a glance, you reassure your fellow exiles that you know what to do.
One final opportunity for salvation. Too bad for the rest of you.
Alright, let's see here. So we have Orlek. Okay. And that means their imp is a little quicker. Let's read his bio. Let's see. Race demon, past physician. Was born in the 10th, blah, blah, blah. Suggests he's devoted and faithful. Insubordination. Mode of insurrection, 18. No, okay, we've read all this, or we already knew all of this before. Okay. Well, I want to anoint Tizo and give him his freedom, but I don't know. I think from like I said this earlier. I think from like a narrative perspective, and you know, it's like story wise, it would be really cool to. Yeah, I don't know. It would be cool to give Volfred. Long have I dreamt that I might someday see this plan of ours come to fruition. I promise you that I shall make the most of it if we are to prevail. Your choice is cast. As for your other companions, you sense a clarity of thought and purpose in each of them. They stand ready to support Volfred as well as you.
Who shall strive for him?
Tizo is ready to do whatever it takes to see Volfred regain his freedom this night.
Bertrude.
Thy will is ours, reading one. Let the remaining stars shed their last light upon this ceremony here. I think we have the advantage when it comes to, presence. Those are to be my adversaries then. And who is it, I wonder, who asserts his will over that group? Yet, you sense Orlek searching for you, almost reaching out to you. You, the shadow of the false Nightwings. They are nothing to me, but you who would relinquish your own liberty for sake of them. Strange. It is fitting, then, that I should have to face one such as you. Then Orlek stands at the ready, signaling for his two allies to do the same. By the light of dawn, the cycle of the rites shall cease. Let us see if we can finish the ordeal before that time. The sky above begins to shudder. The final liberation rite is about to commence. Tariq, I am prepared, Celeste. Then let our song this evening shake the stars themselves. Aye, Celeste, let us make sure of it. I am disappointed to see you here, Tizo, opposing me once more. Oh, crap, he's angry. Tizo is very upset and calls Orlek to cease speaking to him. Orlek seems to stare at the imp for a moment. It is a shame that you are caught up in the middle of all this, little one. Your mind has been poisoned against me. Tizo insists that Orlek is wrong and urges him to stop what he is doing. I am sorry, Tizo. Now, I shall only say this to you once. Stay out of my way.
Begin. The final chance at liberation for the age.
Crap. What the hell? Damn, I wasn't fast enough. Damn it. Yeah! You wear the raiments once again. I cannot simply stand by and do nothing, Orlek. Yet that is what you did when last we stood together on this blasted mountain. I fell, you simply stood. Orlek, what shall it take for you to be convinced I took no part in your betrayal? Orlek seems to consider the question, but only for a moment. Give me my damn freedom. Let me prevail here and now. Would you promise to uphold our plan, to bring about a better Commonwealth? No, I make no promises. I owe you nothing. Then I am sorry, Orlek. My love of country comes before all else. More than your freedom and our friendship is at stake. Your love be damned, Volfred. Let us stand as adversaries then. Shit. Oh, just short. The skies rain ash, soon shall your pyre's own mingle with them. Just then the skies above begin to rain down fire, the final throes of the cycle of the rites, and the ending of the age. The hell is that?
Begone, Bolton.
The hell?
How he has changed to that Orlek. Grown old and bitter lo these many years. I'll turn for the true Nightwings. In the name of Solium Mur. The Nightwings now are closer to achieving victory.
Oh, crap. I'm gonna take a big hit. Or just a toss, okay.
To your flames. This is the road to ruin. The orb.
Crap.
Wherever went old Orlek?
Damn it.
The orb has left your clutches.
Crap.
Too bad.
Yeah!
Best not get overconfident, Nightwings. How sad for that one there. Pathetic. The orb flies true.
All of you, you shall rot here. You shall rot, as I have all these many years, you false Nightwings, who would deny me once again my rightful liberty. You who deny that liberty to all of the triumvirates you face and vanquish under the guise of your traditions. Of those blasted scribes, come, let us continue with this glorious affair. Oh, come on! I was like an inch away! So the false Nightwings bear their fangs at last. But that cannot be your finest effort. You think you deserve your freedom more than I? Then fight for it, damn you. Oh, crap. I'm about to take a big hit. We're not only like 19? 20, okay. Damn. At least I saw that skill from Volfred where my Pyre gets reborn or whatever. Your Pyre's flames now threaten to die out at any moment. Orlick makes a sound like laughter, but says nothing as he prepares one last assault against your side. Oh crap, I missed. I passed it to myself. Orlick stands breathing heavily. He looks back on the thick line of flame that is his smoldering pyre before turning his attention back to your triumvirate. Crap.
The orb is loose. Be gone now, Orlick.
Balls. Come on!
Nightwings banished. Divine intervention.
Brings me down to 30.
Zap. so banished.
Go, go, go! Yeah!
At last. The Night Wings proved their worth. Rather convincingly, I must admit. Thus ends the liberation rite.
Ooh, man, that was
The scribe
a fight. Praise the scribes. We've done it. You look upon Volfred for what you expect shall be the last time you see each other. Any moment now, the Shimmer Pool shall engulf him. Any moment now, he shall return to glory and joins his agents in the Commonwealth to help achieve the plan. Any moment now, the cycle of the rites shall end until at least the dawn of a new age. Any moment now.
And thus, the scribes have chosen. And thus, the scribes have chosen. And thus, the scribes have chosen. No. Nightwings. Reader, what have you done?
Hold. There's something wrong. Each prior time upon the fall of Solium, I got it that time, the Shimmer Pool has opened following the liberation rite and taken in whichever exile prevailed. But now all is still, and the light of the stars above has all but died. You sense a growing fear that it's already too late, that the Shimmer Pool shall not reveal itself again. Oralek approaches, his head bowed. The 8 scribes saved their greatest treachery for last. Then something else catches his notice. Wait. A sudden rush of starlight cascades through the stillness of the summit. The Shimmer Pool has appeared again, different somehow, but open. Volfred looks upon it, but it does not engulf him, or at least not yet. It seems I was mistaken then. The 8 scribes. This is not their greatest treachery. It is their greatest jest. The Shimmer Pool is flung wide open. It seems that all are worthy now of freedom. Oralek strides towards the Shimmer Pool, but halt, Oralek! Oralek glances over at the lone minstrel, almost in surprise. The Shimmer Pool has lost most of its strength. You step inside and you shall surely drown. Of that I can assure you. He laughs to himself. Then we have all been cheated. No, the Shimmer Pool is revealed and one of you may still return as planned, but as for who returns, someone shall have to choose. Ere the last light of the stars is extinguished and the rites cease to be, this is the final trial of the scribes. The final trial of the scribes? Then our confrontation, the liberation rite, it was all meaningless? No, the victor of the confrontation is to be the one to make the choice among those closest to the scribes, either the anointed or he who anointed them. So then, the choice is mine to make. My freedom weighed against the readers. Is that it? Aye. It shall be either you, the reader, or it shall be either or. Volfred, please make your decision quickly, lest it shall be forfeit. I do not know for how much longer the light of the stars shall offer you this gift. A snap decision, then. Fine. I have it made. Reader, my boy, this chance at freedom that we've earned, it's yours. Take it now and make good use of it for you and all of us. Volfred wishes to give up his freedom so that you may regain yours. Very well. Reader, sir, the choice which Volfred made, or rather the choice which he gave, it is now yours to make instead. This choice, it may keep bouncing back and forth like this. Absurd. It may until such time as one of you is willing to accept the burden and the outcome of the choice. That is the trial. And I fear that there's little time remaining now. Reader, if you and your companion are too cordial with each other to accept that freedom, either one of you, then I shall gladly take it. Freedom ought be more than some flirtatious trifle to exchange. Reader, what is your will? Oh, God. Myself, Volfred, or Oralek? No, Orlek did earn his freedom long ago, and Volfred wouldn't like him being the one. And choosing myself feels selfish. So, your thoughts crystallize. You have chosen Orlek. What? Orlek, do you accept the reader's choice, or shall you make another? No, I shall not make another. I accept the reader's choice, the reader's mercy. Then it is done. For a moment, Orlek appears to be at peace, and then he is gone. Orlek regained his freedom. Accept this, for it is done.
Godspeed, Orlek. By the scribes. No stars remain aloft. The cycle of the rites. It is finished. The Commonwealth. What shall become of it? What shall become of us? Nightwings. The opportunity to gain your freedom from the downside. Was it not enough?
That night, the exile Orlek returned to the Commonwealth. He was to be the last. The stars had faded, and the cycle of the rites had run its course. He found the Commonwealth in great upheaval. Spurred by the efforts of 6 liberated exiles, Volfred Sandalwood's revolutionary plan had incited the masses. These exiles and the starless sky pretended the return of the scribes. The people surged into the streets shoulder to shoulder, led by the 6 exiles. Their voices shook the heavens. The leadership of the Commonwealth panicked. No blood was shed that night, and by dawn it was over. The leaders of the Commonwealth had cast themselves back into exile, or joined in the new cause. Thus, in the 838th year of the Commonwealth had fallen. The new Saurian Union declared its sovereignty in the next year. Among the changes its elected leaders ushered in, they vowed never to cast their people into exile, and they abolished the old Commonwealth decree forbidding literacy. Today we still remember all of this. And we remembered the exiles of the downside, whose deeds led to the dawning of our age, whether they returned or not. Cool, so we can read all of that. Okay. After Rookie Greentail earned back his freedom, he returned to a lavish welcome ceremony in the Commonwealth, as was the tendency for liberated exiles. It was everything he could have hoped for, and soon he was well off, surrounded by luxury and choosing between various exciting opportunities. However, he must have given in to his better judgment, as he did end up siding with Volfred Sandalwood's revolutionary forces as he promised. On the night of the scribe's return, Greentail was there with the others, inspiring the masses. He never looked prouder, the very image of Jamur Manymane himself. When dawn finally came, and it became clear that the Commonwealth that everyone knew would be, I can't read this, would be no more, he realized many new opportunities awaited. He began quite a lucrative career for himself, manufacturing and selling replica merchandise inspired by the downside. His main struggle was to meet demand. An aspect of his conscience cautioned him against making light of such a thing, but the money was too good, and soon his family was well off, as he always said. One of his orders of business was to seek out one of his old companions, Pamitha Thane, to whom he took a liking during their quest for freedom. They bonded further over love of drink and supported one another through uncertain times that lay in store. He also kept in close touch with Gilman, ever the perfect practice partner. They would, I cannot read right now. They would train together, often taking care to stay in tip-top shape as much as possible throughout the years. Greentail always did his best to keep in touch with all his many friends, and knew that he owed his fortunes to them. He made a special point of staying close with the group of friends he came to know as well during his time with the Nightwings, wherever they were. They shared a special understanding that put even Greentail at a loss for words sometimes. Alright, well, we'll go through all of these, you know, like I'll click on all of them and we'll learn about what's happened with all of them. I can't sit here and read each one. That is a little much, just because that is a lot of stuff to read. So I'll do my sign off here and just tell you guys thank you so much for watching. I really have appreciated it. I love this series all the way through. I like the characters, the writing. Sometimes I found some typos, or at least what I believe to be typos. Either way, I like the writing, I like the characters, I like the story, the music, the gameplay, everything. This game was top notch. It was great. I'd say 9 out of 10. That's because I wouldn't recommend this to everybody, but I would definitely recommend this to most people. I think this game is super fun. Like I said, hope you all enjoyed it. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links, all that stuff's down in the description below. Like, comment, you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks to Supergiant Games for this great time. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Weekly show every Saturday, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. You know, come check that out, please. And other than that, once more, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I'll go through all of these and we'll read all about all these characters. And I'm sorry, I feel like there's something else I'm missing, but I can't. We'll do that. We'll go through we'll show some of the credits, whatever. And I guess until next time, guys, I'm AJ Gells. I'm AJ Gells. This is the Elementary Gaming Channel. For the last time in my Pyre Let's Play series, I'm out.
Consulta videos.
Consulta videos. Concealed Avidias?
Concealed Avidias.
Concealed Avidias.
J'étais au temple. se tira Rumsia? Nera zera trujem. Vare tarakusta. Nelle scritte domia. Egriata liberatus.
Siltavidias. volunta lorigas.
Się pały kom dałtaj.
Baresta soltili.
Se dame frunca.
Grazie, merafactas.
Samini Gashara!
Wyślaste raz!
War spektakulär. Necropeinardas. Consulta videos.
Their journey began on a barren waste where the reader arrived, afraid and alone. When he arrived, the book of rights awakened the night wings and ignited the flame. They follow the stars, bound together, strands in our brain till the end. We sing of the last cycle shall live on in song. Headwind prevailed and strode the path that his heart laid before him. He has found his way home. Captain Joe Dariel, mother to many a foundling, she has found her way home. Rookie Greentail has proved his worth and returned to his family by the grace of the scribes. They follow the stars, bound together, strands in a braid till the end. The moon-touched girl hears the scribes in the world all around her. They have guided her home.
Tease all the wise, ever faithful to the cause of the night wings. He remained to the end.
Sir Gilman the Bold, ever in his quest, finding honor and glory, he has found his way home. Pamith the Thane, having pleased the scribe, seeking only forgiveness, she has found her way home. They follow the stars, bound together, strands in a braid till the end. Bound together, spirits tender, strands unbroken, scribes awoken.
The great mastermind, Wolfred Sandalwood, saw his plans turn to action. He remained till the end. The bog dweller Bertrude kept their foes at bay with her finest enchantments. She remained till the end. The reader at last made the night wings whole, having bound them together. He remained till the end. They follow the stars, bound together, strands in a braid till the end. They follow the stars, bound together, strands in a braid till the end. Now at the end, as we bid farewell and return to the stars, we shall find a way